Tyler, the best way I can describe Caleb Williams and Justin Fields is Williams will produce more if he hits his ceiling. Will look more like Josh Allen Mahomes, where Justin Fields, if he progresses to hit his ceiling, it's Cam Newton, that style. That's how I feel about it. I think, and that's not a bad thing. Cam was in the Super Bowl MVP. Fields isn't Cam yet. I'm saying if they hit their ceiling, that would be the two style quarterbacks. That being said, we saw what happened when Cam's legs went. The whole body started to go, and that's what my concern would be with Fields eventually. But I like Justin Fields. We talked about that years ago. I thought Atlanta should have drafted him. I won't say you did, put words in your mouth, but I thought Atlanta should have drafted him. So you want to see Fields succeed, but here we go again with this is how quarterbacks don't succeed. He already was drafted by Matt Nagy. Then we get another offense in Chicago. Now we're going to ship you off to another team. So now you're going to be in your fourth year, and fourth offense probably.
So that's the strength of Justin Fields. I mean, mentally tough. You're playing in Chicago. That this is a fan base that is going to turn and get on you at a moment's notice, boo the hell out of you, want you out of town. I mean, I feel like Justin Fields has kind of been through all of that and came out the other side. Like there's a lot of Bears fans. It might even be the majority of Bears fans who would prefer Justin Fields as their starting quarterback. Right?
Because he's put up with, it's almost like, all right, man, you went through the tough times. You went through it. Let's go. Let's see this through. Let's see what we can do now. You do feel that way. Tough one for Fields.
I think that does factor in to the decision, though. It has to. The stuff that you just don't see on tape is to Fields' advantage. You know that he can handle that market. You know that the locker room loves him, that the city loves him. You don't know how Caleb Williams is going to respond. Yeah, I mean, you got to try to find out. You talk to Lincoln Riley and the whole coaching staff and hope to get some honesty there. Opponents, equipment managers, professors, random people on campus. Like you have to investigate the personality. There's just too much on the line. If you're drafting Caleb Williams and he has a couple bad games and the fans want him out of town, how is he going to respond to that? It's cliche to just say, oh, everybody will overcome any adversity. No, that ain't true. There's a lot of quarterbacks, some that have been in Chicago, that face that kind of backlash and they don't respond. No, they disappear and they're never the same guy again.
Well, I felt like Zach Wilson looked like kind of almost grown manish, not grown man at the combine. He still looked young, but looked very confident, happy in his suit, ready to be drafted number 2. Coming off the field after some of those performances, he looked like a young baby. And mommy, where am I? And to your point, yes. But Williams playing out in LA, USC, he's on the big stage. He's been highly scrutinized. He's ready. I think, I shouldn't say that because I'm not tied in to know his character and all that. You're going to dig in on all that out in Indy. I'm sure you'll get all the scoop, but the talent, you can't deny it. Oh, and the last thing with the Fields, and as much as we talk about how we see his progression and this is tough, the other thing is, what have they won with Justin Fields? I mean, I don't like so this decision is pretty easy. That's